Hey, hey, hey. Hi, everybody. Look at us. We're both black and white today.
Black and white?
Black and white.
Yes.
Hi, everybody. Nancy Childress, Miss Elizabeth Whiting. We're going to be doing some stuff today, and we thought you might want to check it out. And we're going to let some people build up in here. Today, we are tasting stuff. Now, in the past, you guys know that we do the Keto Krate thing. I see people are popping in there. You guys know that we like to do the Keto Krate, and y'all know that I'm affiliated, and I've always told you I'm not about making money on this thing, and I surely don't, but we
thought
do.
It would be fun to taste it.
But we always do that. We
Yeah.
like to taste it and show you the products. We like to let you know whether we like it or whether we don't, but today we got stuff.
Other stuff. One of them that I will go ahead and tell you that I've tried it in the past, and I will not try it today. I told her I will not do it. It's disgusting. She can try it.
Well, okay, we're gonna start with those, but hold on a second. I've got to oops, as I usually do, y'all.
I even am making sure you use the fork that touches it.
Copy. I'm gonna go over here now. I'm using my little tablet.
Right. So
I'm gonna go
loud.
over here now. I'm using my.
She always does that. I can't stand to hear myself.
Let's see here. Now, hey, you can give virtual gifts, y'all. I want a virtual gift. I don't know what it is, but give it to me. I want it. Here. I'm gonna share links for stuff that we're doing. I don't have for this first one, but here we go. I'll paste and send for y'all. All right, so I got that in there. So Real Good Foods, if you guys have heard of them, you can get them at most grocery stores. Walmart sells Real Good Food brands. Let me give you a look here. Let me give you a little, it's backwards, but you've seen this brand before. Real Good Foods. This is a delicious enchilada. It's a green chili chicken grande enchiladas with tomatillo sauce and Monterey Jack cheese. The box is kind of beat up, but it was shipped to me frozen, and so yeah, that's kind of the way it looked when it came in. The other one that they sent me is this one. They sent me 2 of everything, so I gave her some to bring home.
Yes.
She's already tasted them. I haven't, but this is the lemon chicken bowl. Okay, this box is in pretty good condition. Then we have the Real Good chicken lasagna bowl. All right, so these have ready meals. You just microwave them. You can also put them in the conventional oven, but we know most people are just going to toss them in the microwave, so that's what I did. I was like, let's just nuke them, because when you want to eat fast, you want to eat fast.
I'm going to put a disclaimer on this. It is not like normal microwave food that you can just pop in the microwave and take out with your hands. You have to put it on a plate, because it is wrapped completely, and you may be burned in the process.
Okay. Okay.
I was. It happened. I'm so used to just normal stuff.
Okay, here's your. What you got a fork?
Yeah, I gave you that fork. It touched the
Okay. So here's what it looks like on the package. All right. It says that it is 11 net carbs, 32 grams of protein. It's gluten-free, grain-free, and guilt-free, y'all. 19 grams of fat, 14 total carbohydrates, 3 fiber, total sugars 3, and those are naturally occurring from tomato sauce. Contains milk and eggs, so we have no wheat or anything like that. All right, so here's the thing. We're wanting to know, how does it taste? Do you think this will be filling as a meal? Okay, because it does have 360 calories. Or do you think just some sides on the side would work with it to make you full? So we're gonna taste this one first.
Taste it.
You vent the plastic wrap that's on it. Pop it in there. I think it was, 4 minutes and 30 seconds. And then let it set a minute, and there you go. So we've let it set a few minutes so it doesn't burn our mouth trying to eat it. But we're gonna give this a taste.
Don't mind. There's animals.
Yeah, that's little Miss Luna. I don't want to step on her. She's so little. She's a baby kitten.
She's not baby. She's
Okay.
big. All right.
I
haven't tried this one. This one's the one Harvey ate.
Now you can see that's got lots of stringing cheeses here. Let me show you what it looks like. There's some cheese, it looks like.
I'm like smelling it. I'm gonna smell it.
Well, you know, it's not a lot saucy, but it is a lot cheesy. Let me see if I can get that in there for you guys. There we go.
I mean, it's not bad if you want lasagna. That one's not bad.
That's actually pretty tasty, honestly.
I think Harvey got the better one. I got stuck with the lemon chicken bowl.
I think we're going to go with that one next, because...
No, I'm not. I will not. No, that's
So,
actually
but
not bad.
anyways, I'm not affiliated with Real Good Foods, you guys. I just want to put that out there. That's my transparency. I'm not affiliated at all. They have offered. I don't know how that would work. When you can go to the store and buy it yourself, I really don't know how that could work. But they just said, hey, if we send you the product, would you mind checking it out and letting people know what you think of it? So in that spirit,
I think that would be a really good replacement. Like say, okay, so this is how I would approach this.
I'm gonna take a second test for
This is how I would approach this, just because I'm weird in how I do stuff. But like if I'm really focusing on keeping my carbs low without having 11 net carbs, I think in the morning I might have eggs. I might zero carb it throughout the day, and say my family's having lasagna at night. I would make that,
Yeah.
and I would go ahead and get my carbs at the end of the day and just zero carb it through the day, and then that would kind of balance it out.
Well, even if you were to stop and think about it, say you were having, you replaced it with spaghetti squash, like you were just making marinara at home, you're probably still going to end up somewhere in the same amount of carbs if you're keto.
Yeah.
If you're low carb, this is going to fit really well into the way you eat, your way of eating. Now, I looked to see what they did, and here's all they did, y'all, so this would be my bonus. It is a slice of turkey. Look at that. There's a slice of turkey, then there's a layer of a cheese, then there's another slice of turkey.
So it's turkey?
It's just, yeah, or chicken. It's sliced chicken, I'm sorry. But yeah, it looks like lunch meat. It looks like round of chicken with a layer of cheese and then another layer of chicken. See the chicken?
Oh, come on, let me see this box. Now we gotta break this down.
Oh, I mean, that's, if you wanted to do your own home style, you could.
Yep, chicken.
Yeah, it's just,
That's the ingredients: marinara sauce, chicken.
it's
Parmesan
chicken slices.
cheese. Okay, so you could just, okay, there's a good way to make your
own? All right, let's move on. I like it though. I like it. I think it maybe if it was conventional oven and actually baked, it might even be better than microwaving it. All right, I'm gonna do the one she doesn't like.
I don't like this one at all.
It
was one of those that I made it and I was really hungry that night, and the kids were eating something great, and I was sitting there and I took a bite and I was like, and I took another bite. I could eat some pretty bad stuff. In my opinion, I looked at my son and I said, this is not worth the calories, and I threw it in the trash. And I don't normally, like, I can push through some funky tasting food.
Well,
I don't
this
like
one is the lemon chicken bowl with lemon pepper seasoned chicken with hearts of palm pasta smothered in creamy butter sauce. It's 21 grams of fat, 14 total carbs, 6 fiber, 2 naturally occurring sugars, and 29 grams of protein. So it's right up there, you know, contains milk. It's very clean on the, it does have some sugar down at the bottom. It does. So this is what it looks like. I do this. This is what it looks like.
Nailed it. Hold on. It is. It's like one of those nailed it photos.
But then this is what you get after it's cooked. This is what it looks like. It's just sort of.
It's the texture. I don't know. It might be better because it's actually cooled down and the texture came
And
back.
I'm seeing that it's like, it looks almost like cabbage shreds. Well, I'm not mad at it, okay?
Baby.
Maybe she didn't, maybe she was just having an off day. It's really heavy on the lemon. I will say that. It tastes like lemon.
It's a texture thing too.
It doesn't bother me. It just tastes like lemon.
It tastes like warm lemon pie, y'all. It's not like a.
It's lemon.
It's like.
The chicken is very dry. I'm not mad at it. If this had a little bit of creamy sauce to it, to cut it, I'm not mad at it.
It tastes horrible. It tastes like
scared, man, because you told me it was gonna be so bad.
It is bad. It's that bad, y'all. It tastes like, I'm talking about somebody took a lemon meringue pie, heated it up, shredded it up, and added some funky texture, and then took some pine salt.
I was gonna say lemon pledge furniture polish.
Yes, pledge furniture polish. That's pretty much how lemony that.
That's how lemony it is. It's dominant lemon. Dominant lemon.
I can't believe I did that. You tricked me. I thought maybe I just cooked it wrong. It's strong on the lemon, but it's not undoable. If you're a lemon lover, you're gonna love that. I just say that the chicken tastes. There's She's eating
good,
more.
No, I'm just picking up a chunk of the chicken. Like there's good sized chunks of chicken in this. It kind of falls apart though when I try to stab it.
Yeah, because there's no texture. So if you like textureless, it's disgusting.
She's like, I don't like it.
Oh, it's horrible.
All right, and it is a bit salty. I don't even know what the sodium is, but to me it tastes a little bit salty. It just kind of 740 milligrams, so it's like 32% of your daily requirements. Okay, lastly, but not leastly, well it is, for this brand, is the enchiladas.
So
Okay,
that's
but
what
I'm
it
going to
looks
say
like.
that I had these before because they actually sent me a shipment way back in May. It was just the week before Mother's Day. I was out of town. It arrived. Nobody home. Melissa was, but it was degraded. Let's put it that way.
Oh, they got a little hard.
Hey, give it a shake. I want to see something. Yeah, definitely letting it set, but it's still a little. The sauce. Let's get up on this. Let's get up on this. This is what it looks like. You get 2 of these.
You're gonna have to pick it up like a burrito, I think. Well,
Oh, it has some liquidy sauce.
I know, but we let
And
it
it
sit
did
a little bit
thicken
too
a little
long. You
bit.
got like, look.
I think it needed
There you
to.
go.
I think it needed to sit. Looks boiled. Maybe in the toaster oven or baking in a conventional. What do you got there? What do you got? Because I'm gonna taste the sauce first.
I like Polly rice better. It's not bad.
The sauce isn't bad, but it's very watery. It's not.
Tangy. It's tangy.
Yeah, well, that's the tomatillo. So it doesn't have enough balance with chili.
Get a can of
And I'm
wolf
gonna-
chili and dump it on it. That's the Tex-Mex style.
And I'm gonna, it cut easy enough. I don't know what they use for the tortilla. I would have to say this is my least favorite of all of them.
It's doable over that lemon stuff, I'm telling you.
I mean, the lemon's heavy, but
I will.
that is not gonna satisfy.
All right, it's not like she's affiliated. It wouldn't matter if she was affiliated with them. It wouldn't be worth the calories to me.
Well, you all know that's right about that.
Like, I am all about like convenience, especially doing cooking as much as you cook. If you're
Again, the
actually
chicken is
eating correct.
very dry and it tastes old. It tastes like it's been
when
frozen.
you overboil it. Oy.
Yeah, it's the chicken. It's not good. I enjoyed this one of the 3. I
That
think
was the best.
the lasagna was the winner here.
All right. I think that's all the freaky foods, though.
I mean,
I say
Yeah.
freaky.
yeah.
I don't know. I get in these weird little kicks.
At least I got it out of the way. We've actually wanted to be doing something like this for a while and getting together, because I know you guys love Elizabeth so much, and I think it's just easier when you're doing these kind of reviews to have more than one opinion,
Yeah, plus it's kind of
Plus, I just
fun.
love being around you.
Yeah. Plus it's kind of fun just taking a break.
It is. I'm thirsty though. So let's clean our palate and move on to the next go around. I'm going to take a minute and just check out some comments. Ranch wife Susan, she's like, it looks nasty.
It looks nasty and it doesn't taste too great.
Candy, baking the enchiladas and the cannolis is the best way to enjoy them. The tortillas are chicken. Oh, okay.
Oh, wow. that
These
makes
all
sense.
taste great.
It's the
Mine-
same chicken they made with the thing.
She said, my non-low carb family likes them. We do not like any of the pizzas. Well, you know what? There's another opinion for you. So that works. And I was kind of thinking that. Maybe baking them versus nuking them. It's like, what is it that you would prefer to be in the oven versus in the microwave?
Corn dogs.
Exactly. Perfect example.
Like it-
Some things just taste
I like
better.
when they get the little crunchies at the end. Those are those things, though, that even when I'm eating crappy, I think, why did I not eat those? Or peanut butter and jelly. I make those for my kids every morning. Like Alexis, I have to make her lunch every day. And as I'm making it, I'm putting strawberry jam on, I'm like, this looks so delicious. And in the back of my head, I'm like, next time you eat crappy, you can eat this. It's not gonna happen because I'm too lazy. Then I'm like, all right, well, what can I get in?
And you forget all about the things
Yes.
that you really wanted to just
Yeah,
go crazy on.
pretty
Yeah,
much.
I've been there.
Are
I'm not.
my
I'm there
ears
doing that.
red?
Huh?
Are my ears red?
Just right
It's
one
from
little
those
spot.
ketones.
Ketones?
Ketones.
They're not red like when you take the methylated.
Okay, that's good. They feel hot.
Yeah. You got one little red spot right there. It's not like leaving the whole ear.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, let's
Let's
take
talk
a
about
minute.
that.
Let's talk about that. So here's a true story.
Let me tell you. Why didn't remember the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
Well, this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down. I'd like to take a minute to sit right there. All right, so my kids are better at that than me, but I remember those first opening lines. All right, so my mom was leaving for California in August. She did leave for California in August. She's gone on a month-long vacation to go out there and hang out with, you know, my brother and the grandkids and everything out there. And so while she was out there, she called me and said, baby, I need you to mail me. I'm expecting a new bank card in the mail. This company did an unauthorized purchase for $200 and the bank canceled my card. They reversed the charges. I was like, okay, Mom, not a problem. So what I did was the bank card came in, but then also a little box came in, a box that was rattling. I'm like, what the heck is this? And I opened it because I was curious what my mom got. Besides, I'm in charge of checking the mail. So I thought it was my duty to open that box and see what was in it. And when I did, lo and behold, this is what I found. 5 bottles of
Grandma's
this
been
product.
buying ketones.
Keto. I was like, what? Now, Mom, mind you, okay, she's been doing low carb. She's not keto. And I'm sure she got suckered into one of these, hey, try it for free, just pay shipping and handling. All right, so at least the company honored it. I mean, they did an unauthorized purchase. Okay, so this is kind of shady, but I'm gonna just go ahead and put this out here. They don't know who I am. And so I popped this bottle open. There were 5 bottles of this, y'all, a 5-month supply. And I'm sure, and she didn't confirm who the company was, but in my mind, I'm thinking, I bet you it was these people that charged her card. So what is this? These are the Keto GT. Obviously, I'm not affiliated. I'm on the run. I'm on the lam. Extra strength, advanced weight loss, 60 capsules, exogenous ketones. That's what they are. They're exogenous ketones. 800 milligrams. And I'm going to tell you, I was like, Now, you guys know how I feel about exogenous ketones. I've said it for years. I'm for them.
Why not try it? I told her, I said, if our bodies could talk to us, they'd be like, oh no, she's at it again.
Well, yeah.
Just like every time could you imagine? Like, it's in your brain.
So, so if I get arrested and go to jail, it's because of these things right here. Y'all know. Somebody come bail me out. Jesus. I don't think I'm going to get caught with this one, though. But I opened this bottle, and I'm like, I'm going to try these. And the reason I did is because I have a lot of exogenous ketones, but mostly mine are in the form of drinks and collagens and different things that have them in their base and stuff like that. So I don't have like just a pure straight up capsule. And of course, as I always say, exogenous ketones are not about your weight loss. They're more about, when you need focus, when you need energy, when you need mental clarity, like if you just need that boost, these are fantastic. And, there is science and research behind ketones. So if you need brain health, exogenous ketones are excellent. Why? You can give them to children as young as 2 years old. They are finding some measure of success with onset dementia patients and Alzheimer's patients, kids who have ADHD. Now, I'm not making a claim that this is a cure-all. I'm saying that these are known to be helpful.
That's just what it's known for.
That's what it's known for. So that's not my claim. I'm not pushing anything at you guys. I always wanted to say that because this is such a touchy subject. And I'm just going to put this out here too while I'm at it. I know there are certain doctors out there, I'm not going to name names, who say, I don't believe in ketones. You don't need them to lose weight. All you need is good food. And they will bash you and bash this product and bash this supplement. Doesn't matter what brand it is, they bash it. And I think that's a disservice. And here's why. I agree with the fact that if you're not using them for weight loss, he's perfectly right. But if you do have adult ADHD, or you do want to try it because you have, to stay focused and need that energy boost, especially your afternoon slump, these are awesome. But then I'm going to take it another step further, guys. And and it's not about the brand or anything, okay? It's just about the exogenous ketone itself. But I'm going to go one step further. So I was listening to Dr. Cindy Peltz, and y'all know who she is. She's wonderful on YouTube. She does a lot of women's health, women on keto, hormonal issues, menopause, perimenopausal, fasting. Dr. Peltz is awesome. So I was listening to her YouTube, and I read an article, I followed the link, that adrenal fatigue is a huge problem for people, especially the keto world, especially women in particular. And when our adrenals get taxed and overdone, we not only start spiking, our cortisol starts spiking out of control, but we also start having side symptoms such as water retention, inflammation, your legs swell, you might get some edema, feet swelling, hands swelling, all kinds of things. And I was like, oh my God, that's me, that's me, that's me, that's me. So I am 3 weeks into these bad boys, 3 weeks. And here's some interesting facts. My legs have been swelling so bad for months now of properly eating, improperly eating, yo-yoing up and down off of this, different ways of trying to eat. I've had issues with edema and water retention since my son was born.
She always does this thing where she's like pushes on her legs and she's like, look.
It just stays in. Pitting edema is what it's called. But I've had that since I was 20 years old.
Yeah.
I have not had any. It all went away. I started taking the exogenous ketone tablets. This says 2 capsules a day. So I did 1 capsule a day for the first 4 or 5 days. And then I went ahead and didn't notice anything untowards, no negative side effects. So then I started taking 2 a day, and I've been taking 2 daily every day at the same time that I take my DIM, at the same time that I take my Vira Guard. This is my morning routine, is these 3 bottles right here. And I've been doing it nonstop. And my ankles are not swollen, and my legs are not swollen, and my face is not swollen. And here's another thing. I haven't been eating that great, and I lost 6.5 pounds, and then I just stopped. But I'm not gaining weight, and I haven't gained my 6.5 pounds back either. And I've been eating pretty crappy. So I just told her what would happen if I was actually eating clean. So I just think there's a disservice.
And like you said, it's not about like the brand or anything like that.
It's not about
just
the
saying,
brand.
hey, wonder if ketones in capsule form can help.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, all of mine are drinkable in one form or another, which can be off-putting because first of all, I'm not in the mood. I mostly just drink coffee and then water and sips of Diet Coke occasionally with my meals. So adding things into drink isn't my go-to. You know, I have to make myself drink it when I'm like, you need to drink this today. So by having the convenience of the capsules and like that, it's been great. I can just pop them down. Like I said, I usually take them with my first meal of the day, and I'm good. And like I said, I have not had any water retention whatsoever. It's 3 weeks going on that. And I'm not gaining weight, which is unheard of because I have been gaining weight steadily now for 1.5 years. So that stopped. I'm just saying, I'm going to continue. I'll let you guys know. I got a 5-month supply, so hey. My mom comes at me, what'd you do? I got to send those back. I don't know what happened to them. I didn't see them, Mom. No. All right, so that's like a bonus share for you guys. I also want to share something else with you that came in that I ordered from Amazon. Before we get down to the other stuff. Yeah?
I suggested this to her.
Yes, I mentioned this weeks ago that I ordered it and you were the one to tell me.
Well, and the whole reason I'm going to tell you why, because with all we're just going to say the bad word, with the COVID stuff happening lately and everybody having problems breathing, I used to know somebody that had problems with COPD, and I ran into this man at Walmart, and he was in the salt aisle, and he was getting pink Himalayan salt, and he said, well, you know what, my wife has COPD as well, and I was like, really? Well, we buy these and we shake them up, and she breathes them, and we actually hear that, like, it helps break stuff up. So anyways, my sister got sick, and I started Googling it because Megan told me about it.
Yeah.
My friend Megan.
And then long story short, this thing, I ordered it because I was going to let my daughter use it because she was really struggling with respiratory issues when she had COVID last month, or was it earlier this month? Whatever. It was last month. But it decided to go round in circles in the Dallas-Fort Worth area and never arrived. And when it finally arrived, it was broken. So then I had to get a replacement, and it came in. So I want to say that I have given this a try, and I have noticed a difference. So for people who have bronchitis, asthma, asthma-induced things, or COPD, or just, you know, in general, you've got respiratory congestion through here and in your sinuses, I took the time to do a little more research, and it turns out people who have worked in salt mines have the healthiest lungs. The salt actually thins mucus and clears airways better than anything. Makes sense to me. Plus it's antibacterial, it is antifungal, and it was only $14.99. So let me show it to you guys. This one came in and it was perfectly okay. That was not beat up, broken. The other one was. It is the Nevler's Himalayan Salt Inhaler. I paid $14.99 for it plus tax. I got it on Amazon. It comes with this ceramic little inhaler. Oh, I got something on it at the house. I got to get that off there. Okay, so there we go. I'm going to tip this. Here is what it looks like on the bottom. Here's where you fill it. You fill it about halfway with pink Himalayan salt. Check your quality. It came with a bag of salt, plus it was loaded with salt. If you don't, that doesn't work for you, you can always go get the one you want. But here's what you do. They recommend that you give it a shake, like just give it a shake, because that creates like this little fine dust. And then you breathe in through the mouth deeply. And I can taste the salt, and exhale through your nose. So if you're doing this, just breathing in and out for 5 minutes a day, morning, afternoon, and night, you'll notice a thinning of any mucus or anything like that. According to the reviews that I read, which there are thousands on this, there are people who are claiming that they don't ever use their albuterol anymore. Again, I am not a doctor. I don't recommend that you go buy something like this and kick off your meds, especially for emergency things. But I have a nebulizer. I've had to use inhalers since I was 20 years old. These are the fun things that happened to me when I got pregnant with my son.
See, I was thinking inhaler. I was thinking, I was thinking it was going to be like, I don't know, it would disintegrate it and then like vaporize it into your lungs or something, like a humidifier. I didn't realize it was going to be like a shaky thing.
It's actually quite cool, and you can taste it. I like to kind of just, when I breathe in, then I kind of put my lip right there on the exhale. That way I'm not putting moisture back in on the salt. You just don't want to get moisture in there. So anyways, this is a natural homeopathic alternative, especially if you are not one to have a need for an inhaler and you don't normally use them. But even when you get really bad allergies and stuff and you get that congestion, I'm saying yes to this. I'm enjoying it, and I'm just now trying to get myself in a habit of doing it on the daily. So there is that, guys. I shared a link when I first started. I shared links for Amazon shop, so it doesn't matter. You can go look it up yourself. Just click the link through. It'll take you to Amazon, and you can look up the salt inhaler. That's all you have to type in, salt inhaler. And you'll be fine. It does help me. I am an Amazon affiliate, so anything that you guys click on my link and get, doesn't matter what you buy, I get a little kickback. So that's helpful to me.
Boxes away.
Yes, we can do that. No, I don't want this one, obviously. So, alrighty. Onward and upward. Onward and upward. Okay, so we had a conversation, and I've got the now let's just do this Keto Chow first real quick. Guys, I could have shared this since the 1st of September, but I haven't. This is my September box for Keto Chow. And I just want to let you know what that is for those. I'm sure all of y'all have been watching me long enough that you know what the club is, right? So it's a 30-day supply of Keto Chow. And let me tell you, my supply, even with 2 of us on it, it lasts. It builds up. If you love your Keto Chow, then Club is really awesome. Now, you don't have control over what flavors you're going to get, but that's what I like, because I like most of all their flavors, with the exception of a couple. But then you get cool things. Like last month in my box, not only did I get my whole month of Keto Chow, plus my recipe cards, plus my awesome stuff, I got this really cool Keto Chow apron, right? Super cool. Tie me up, baby, tie me up. She's my daughter, she can do that. I gave her permission. And then this month, guess what? Ta-da! I got the matching mitt. I'm like, oh, look at me. I don't even have to grill a Keto Chow. I don't know why they did this, but I thought it was cool. Like, I don't need hot Keto Chow in my life. Unless I wanted to do like the beef base. Now, this month's flavor, big bag, was the chocolate toffee. I like it, but I agree with Elizabeth. It's a little sweet.
I don't like it. It's a little bit too sweet for me.
And with it, you get...
I do like how they do recipe cards for every flavor they put in.
You know, the first couple months that they had recipe cards, they were cool looking. I thought they were great. But then they came out with this like revamp on how they did the cards. And they're sleek and they're sexy. And I like that you could wipe them off if you needed to.
It reminds me of like, you know, back in the day when my grandma had those little boxes that you would open up and you get to flip through the recipes.
The recipes. Y'all, these are great. We've got chocolate toffee cream tarts, mint no bake cheesecake, strawberry white bark, keto beef ramen. Isn't that funny? I didn't even realize it, and I made ramen earlier this month too. So what you get is a 21 meal bag plus 9 individual curated flavors to go along with the recipe cards. So they don't just toss 9 in and go, hey, figure it out. They're like, look, we'll even give you ways to use it besides just drinking it. So one thing I haven't tried, which I'm not gonna do it today, y'all, but is the pumpkin spice caramel.
I don't know, has it always had caramel in it?
I don't know, guys, has it always had caramel in it? I know there's a pumpkin spice.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know. I can't remember.
I don't know. I have been so far behind on my pumpkin spice this year. I've only had one and it was kind of, no, I take it back 2.
Yeah, but the one she got with me was horrible because they were out. And you know, we went to, let's just talk about that because
we went.
Okay, so I went to Starbucks. I took her to Starbucks and they have this pumpkin cold brew coffee. Probably not keto. It's definitely not keto. I'm not even. But
she's like, I don't care, Mom. You're going.
It's so good. I was like, all right, we're gonna go get this. And we get up there and they're like, oh, we're out of that. I was like, wah wah wah. Like I just got it yesterday. So then my sister tells me in the background what she'd like. So I answered, oh, we're out of that too. I said, do you have coffee? And she was like, oh, yeah, we have coffee. And I was like, well, why don't you just give me a list of everything you're out of so I don't keep ordering it? Anyways, it was a frustrating day. And then what we ended up getting tasted horrible compared to what we should have got.
Yeah.
It was, anyways, that was a rough day for me.
I
was really excited about, they have the pumpkin spice cold brew and it's like perfect. It's not too sweet, nothing. It's just like delicious. It doesn't make you feel wiry. It was the perfect blend.
I wouldn't know. I didn't have that. So
Yeah.
I was at home and I was like, I'm going to try. I didn't have any flavored coffee per se, y'all, but I did have my sugar-free syrup and I was like, it was, I don't know, some caramely thing from last year. It was leftovers. So I put a squirt of that in my cup and then I poured some coffee over it and then I added a little heavy cream and then I used my frother and I sprinkled some pumpkin spice on it and it was all right, but it just, I am behind. I'm like so freaking far behind. All right, I'll do the paperwork here.
Hard mix. I like cookies.
Let's see here. We got Nelda's. Man, it's just, I wonder why it does that.
Oh,
Like, is Nelda in, out, in, out, out? It's like 100 times I'm seeing Nelda is watching. Thanks for watching, Nelda. Nice to see you too, Miss Sharon. Candy says, I love seeing you both together. How much for Keto Chow every month? Well, I think it's $99 for a month's supply and then plus tax. I think it comes in at $101. But I do know, like, if you just want to try it for a month, your very first order you're going to save. So I shared the link for the club link. Please, I'm affiliated with them, and so if you do want to try it, go for it there. If you're just like, I would like to try Keto Chow because I've never done that, or I just want to order singles, I would be happy to share the link for that. They are separate. So the club link is separate from the singles link, individuals. So just make a comment and I'll let you know. Okay, now we're down to it, y'all. It is the September.
It's just a whole bunch of.
It's a bunch of the same stuff. So they've got their September newsletter, which is quite lengthy on both sides, but it's cool because you get, you know, before and afters.
Does
You learn
that smell
about.
like paint to you when you walk into a room and it's just got paint?
Yeah, it does. Just for that first second, you know. Then you start getting like a
Yeah,
nasty
but you
smell.
just got to smell it real quick. We're eating paint, y'all.
Okay, so this is So this comes in a Keto Krate. Keto Krate is a monthly subscription box. I personally have been saying this for how long have I been associated with these folks now? A couple of years?
Yeah, I guess.
At least, you know. They should just call it the Keto Low Carb Krate or just the Low Carb Krate because, you know, some of the things are keto, but then a lot of them are really just
I do not recommend eating the whole crate at one time.
We taste it and then we toss it. Unless it's like something really good that we're going to, you know, really come back on. But for the most part,
I'm pretty excited about these though because I like little, like, I've been on a kick with like getting the low carb keto brownies from Walmart, even just the ones that.
That's like the little mug ones?
Yeah, no, not the little mug ones, the ones you actually make. And then I cut them up in squares and they last forever until my husband comes home and he eats them all.
So you're doing like low carb, lazy keto, don't matter. Or low carb, lazy keto. Lazy keto is basically low carb. So what? It's a healthier choice than eating.
Yeah, no, I mean, I wasn't knocking it. I'm not knocking it. It's my body.
Well,
I almost said it.
Kitty's wanting to play with my strings back here.
My body, my choice. That was a good one. I don't know if you guys heard me or not. I won't say it.
All right, so also, you get a coupon for 30 cents off on the keto.
What is
this
that?
it? What's the yogurt?
Friendly.
Dairy snack.
They kind of like look like the ones we get.
It kind of does, but it doesn't.
Not.
So I mean,
I'm stuck on a coupon, Mom.
well, God dang it, the product isn't in there. They didn't ship dairy product, so I was curious. So, and then you get $100 off if you want to go with like Green Chef, one of those kind of things.
I like how they hide their date of when it's Best By.
Your kitten is over here.
Oh,
She's getting my strings. They're moving, and she's like,
she's like, let me do it. Let me do it.
All right, y'all ready?
I got the one that feels like.
Okay, so first up is these Keto Ratio. Didn't I just see this somewhere? I don't know where. I've never heard of it. I mean, I've never tried it. This is the vanilla almond.
It's funny
crunchy bar.
Talk about kind bars, and it kind of looks like a kind bar.
It's kind of hard too. Hello? Anybody home? Yeah, come on in. This is this Keto Ratio bar. Looks like a granola bar. It says keto friendly. 17 grams of fat, 2 net carbs, 12 grams of protein. I'm gonna break it. Let's see how easy it breaks. It feels light and crispy. It doesn't feel like hard, like, ugh. Okay. I'm gonna see, I'm gonna break it down and it's still light and crispy.
It's only got like 8 ingredients.
Not bad. It's not great. It's not bad.
It tastes like paint. It smells like paint.
It tastes like vanilla to me.
No, now I'm getting the vanilla or Play-Doh.
Play-Doh vanilla. Vanilla Play-Doh.
It tastes like Play-Doh. Yeah, Play-Doh. Oh, I got my.
You know, it's a little dry. I would think that would be good for dipping in coffee. I don't want to be a negative Nelly here. No. Or a negative Nancy.
Are you calling me negative?
No, I said I don't want to be one.
Oh. No, I just think it's, like, don't get me wrong, I'm kind of the weird one that likes the taste of Play-Doh. When I was little, I used to try to eat it all the time. You just don't get those flavors as an adult because you realize it's not good to eat Play-Doh. So when it comes across in food, you're like, score! Yeah. I could eat some Play-Doh.
Very nutty. Very nutty.
Yeah, that's not bad.
It would be good with like a cup of coffee.
It would.
It would really be good with a cup of coffee.
All right.
You need something wet to go with it though, because
This
it's very dry.
Okay, look, I'm not trying to be negative. If I'm being negative, I'm sorry.
I'm going to take a look. I'm not going to read all of that because we take a long time doing that. I'm going to take a quick
MCT oil bar.
It's pretty darn clean. I'm going to give it that. It's pretty clean. Only 8 ingredients, like she said. Got the fat. Total carbs 9. 6 net carbs. So I'm going to give this a thumbs up for cleanness, and you might really enjoy that. I would just definitely recommend a cup of coffee with it. All right. What we got? What we got?
A slimy bar.
Oh,
got
what is it
MCT
by?
oil.
Kiss me at Keys. What is it?
No.
Keto Crisp
Hando.
by Hando. Almond butter. I was going to say, it has IOG protein. 10 grams of protein, Nancy, not IOG. Oh, gee.
Not bad.
2 total
There's
sugars.
Crispies in it. Where did the Crispies come from?
I'm sure it's soy. Almonds, chicory by whey crisps, or whey protein concentrate to it. So rice flour in the little crispies. Then we got coconut, cocoa butter.
I think the Crispies actually make it better though, because it kind of reminds me of a Crunch bar.
Well, I'm gonna need a little bit more bite of it than that because I just got like the crisp. So I'm gonna take a. Let me show you
I'm
guys.
just like over here opening stuff.
Yeah, this is it. It looks like your typical keto shiny bar.
It's got MCT oil in it.
I could taste that right off the get-go.
I knew. I was trying to warn her. I kept saying MCT. There's something she doesn't like. Look, she went.
Well, you know what though? It's not as strong as like say some other things.
This one's
But
gonna
I
have
still don't care for the taste of MCT oil.
Green and gluten free. Okay, so that one's really not bad. We have such opposite tastes.
Well, I agree with you on this, but would you order this?
No.
No, I wouldn't either. I think that's what it comes down to, guys. You know, if I didn't get these keto crates once a month, I mean, obviously I wouldn't have this stuff. But I get to try things, and some things I have.
Some things are
just
really awesome.
love.
Yeah, I will tell you, one of my favorite keto boxes that ever came in was the keto cereal with the macadamia nut milk.
Mm-hmm. Catalina Crunch.
I didn't know that existed. Now you can buy keto cereal at Walmart.
You can buy it at the granary. I did get that Catalina Crunch. I did get. They have it there now. Oh, she's getting me again. So yeah, and there are certain little things, and I don't buy them all the time, but at least like you get an idea what we think.
Chocolate
Here we go.
liqueur. Chocolate liqueur with Rita. Okay, here, I'll let you introduce them. I'm just taking little pieces of everything.
So this is another bar.
Yep, that's another bar.
A Jimmy protein bar.
Oh, wow.
I always wonder if like Jimmy Moore's in or somebody we
You better
know.
run me.
Oh, that tells I'm scared. I'm so scared. Again, here's what it looks like. Like just another baked fig Newton. It looks like a fig Newton without the filling.
Take a big old bite.
I'm gonna go on the side where I can find these little chocolate nibs.
It's not gonna matter. Take a bigger bite. You took a little nibble. Take a big bite.
I don't want to.
Take a big bite. Get that texture in there.
I'm getting the texture.
It's horrible. It tastes like burnt peanuts. Not even in a good way. I'm sorry. I'm so negative. That's gross. And the aftertaste is even worse than the actual bar.
Oh, Jimmy, why you gotta be like that? Peanuts, first ingredient, then tapioca fiber syrup. So again, we're not gonna call this keto because I don't call this keto when it's got the tapioca stuff. I call it low carb.
Oh, that's disgusting.
And not good.
God.
Whey protein. Y'all,
I'm gonna try these.
I'm gonna say hard pass.
Hard pass.
Hard pass. Hard pass.
Oh, it's so gross.
At what point?
At what point, the
Okay.
texture, I don't know, it reminds me of those nasty beef nuggets you got from KetoCon. You know, when you put it in your mouth and you were like,
Remember those bars that we got that taste like they were spoiled? We're not gonna name names.
yes. Yeah, that's what it tastes like, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
It doesn't taste like it was that.
Keto bricks. That's what they
We're
were.
not going to name names.
Is that the name of it?
Yes.
Oh, I knew they were bricks. And I knew they were keto.
Sorry. All right, so next.
Okay.
All right. Protein puffs.
Now, I'm hit or miss with some of the flavors.
This
Generally
one's
speaking,
Sour
I
cream
think
and onion.
one of my favorite flavors, because like I was a Ruffles girl, I liked the sour cream and onion.
It's only 2 carbs for the whole bag. 1 gram of sugar.
I need a drink. I need a drink of water.
You know what's bad is when it's like you smell the sour cream and onion, but that protein smell comes through, so it doesn't smell good.
Well, I'm getting rid of the peanut flavor in my mouth. It's still there.
It doesn't go away.
I'm gonna eat 2 or 3 of these. And the first one's gonna taste like peanuts. Ooh, ooh. Oh, I like it.
Aftertaste.
Oh,
Aftertaste.
what is that hurt?
What is it?
Hurt.
It's just like a... It tricks you.
I still don't think I'm digging it. I mean, if you, if you,
You know, it's that kind of stuff you eat and it makes you go...
it's like, remember when you
Now
eat,
stuck in my
what was the
teeth.
candy, the war candy?
Shower head.
Sour heads, warheads. It's not that sour, but it has that tart to it, like that.
Is that what that was?
Yeah, it was sour cream. It was ascorbic acid. I know what it was. I'm gonna do it again. It's like Warheads for grown-ups.
And protein puffs.
Look,
Don't
my
you
eyes
know?
actually watered. Maybe I was so.
That for me is like a no.
I'm gonna say love it.
All right. Next is.
Okay, I'm not gonna do a third one.
You don't want another one?
Oh, well, maybe later. I'll save that one. That's one of the ones I'll save.
So good.
Okay.
All right. So the next one is protein Blitz mix, crunchy cheddar bites with whole roasted almonds, 5 carbs, cheddar cheese, almond seasoning.
So it's just
Buttermilk powder.
cheese and nuts. This is becoming quite the trend, I noticed.
I'm telling you, you're gonna get some. Yeah.
It's been trendy over the last. You see these little, they're trying to do like
I don't see the nuts.
Gardettos. You can't
It
replace
looks like
that.
moon cheese. Hold on, I'm trying to find
And
a
nuts.
Hold on, it's more cheese than nuts because I can't find a nut.
Ah, cheese, not so bad. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of nuts and cheese. Okay, let's show them this. I mean, gosh, we're just over here opening it. She just decimated the package. I'm sorry. The moon cheese Blitz mix. And this is what it looks like.
That reminds me of something familiar too. I just can't quite figure that one out yet. Hold on. Sometimes I don't know. It's not good.
It's not bad. It tastes stale. That's what it is. The cheese tastes like it's just kind of, there's no crisp.
So obviously you can tell we are not pushing products on you. This is just something fun every month that we get. Did you eat another one of those puffs?
Yeah, I'm trying it.
Oh.
No, I ate one of these.
Yeah, it's not good the second time I did
It
it
tastes
too.
like a stale Cheeto.
No, not even as. No.
You could put these on your salad. You could get away with tossing them on your salad as an additive, but as a just straight up snack, I'm like,
You know what? I would love if any of y'all get these keto crates to kind of tell us your opinions of what some of the products are. That would be funny to see you guys post a video or something in group about your review and what you think.
heck yeah.
I think that would be funny.
Yeah, you should do it like that. Do a little upload. Do a little short
A
video.
little short video. Hey, I tried this. This is
This
what
is
I
me
found in it.
tasting this. And then
Do a
just
blind
hashtag
test.
it, my keto box.
Yeah.
Hashtag my keto snacks.
All right. I say
It doesn't even have to be from a keto box. I don't care what subscription.
All right. The
you get.
next trend is pork skins.
Are you saving something good for the end?
Yes, I am. I got two
Okay,
good
because I'm
things
not
for
even
the
in
end.
control of
There are
this.
no, she's not. We normally go back and forth. I'm like,
I laughed so hard that I gave myself
oh god, I
cramps.
gotta log back into my computer. I gotta log in.
Okay. So we have here, let me show these to you. These are pork rinds. As per, we usually get some sort of, this is Epic, which everybody knows the Epic brand, right? This is barbecue. And barbecue is one of those tricky ones because, barbecue is savory and sweet. So sometimes they add sugar. So we shall see. Pork fat, pork skins, pork fat, so they're cooked in their own fat. Salt, paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, mustard seed, chipotle pepper powder, black pepper, cumin, well, there's no sweetness. I said it's a blend. You gotta have a little tangy.
You know what?
vinegar,
Okay, so
mustard,
you know what I would do with these?
savory.
I would grind them up and put them in meatloaf. I'd use them as
Don't do
filler.
it. I did it. Dad was like, "What did you do wrong to the meatloaf?" I was
Oh,
like,
because they had seasoning?
yeah, he didn't like it.
I don't
Okay,
like those at all.
I'm not against them.
I think I'm being the Debbie Downer today. I'm
They're
sorry.
dry. Again, they're dry in the sense that, and it's not the pork skin. The pork skin is light and fluffy. But
I'm losing viewers. They're like, we're done with you.
oh, I'm losing viewers. Oh well, whatever. See you later, Tater. They might have to go back to work when I've been on the lunch break.
All right.
I think these need a little bit of sweetener of something in them, just to give them the balance between the savory sweet barbecue. That's the way it is.
This is like if you found a way to dunk a Cheez-It in some milk or something and hold it together and put it in your mouth. I was really excited, Mom.
You were so excited.
Try it.
I'll share this afterwards. High key crackers. I think I like these. I tried a different flavor of these. Let me show them to y'all. So these are the high key crackers. And that's what you get. So it's 2 servings per container,
I love
240
it.
for the whole bag, 13 total carbohydrates for the whole bag.
I was waiting for it. I was waiting. That was one of the good products that I pulled to the back.
If my website were not so broken right now, y'all could go over there, and I've got 3 cracker recipes.
It is. It's like somebody took it and dumped it in the water.
Okay, here's my question. How did they freaking get away with this? Who gave them money to go and get these things put in a bag and mark it and put these out there and go, here, try these?
Oh, look what she did.
Look, this one, I would literally spit out of my mouth.
I could try another one. But it's just it's like a soggy.
It's hard, it's stale,
Is that what it is?
it's terrible.
Like cardboard.
Somebody commented on my YouTube, they tried my 2 ingredient or 3 ingredient crackers, and they were like, they looked great, but they tasted terrible. To each his own. Everybody's got their own opinions. I say these are terrible. I like the flaxseed crackers, but this is no bueno.
I say the only chocolate ingredient in here, and it's just chocolate covered.
Look, I'm gonna pop one of these little sour balls in my mouth again.
It does have cookie mix in here too.
Good D's, still sweet, sugar-free cookie, low-carb baking mix. I appreciate a company that's going to tell you their product is low-carb and not keto. I really appreciate that. And you've been making some of their things, like some of the... No, I gave my sister-in-law a bag of these. She hasn't made them yet. But you got the brownies and you made those and you said they were okay.
That's doable. I honestly guess I haven't been sugar-free long enough because it tastes really bitter.
What are we got? Oh, we got some chocolate?
I just chocolate covered almonds.
Oh, look at. Okay. I like these kind of things. So they look like this. I'm giving myself a minute here. Just give me a minute of privacy. I like it. Tastes like dark chocolate liqueur.
That's the problem. I don't like it. It tastes like alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm sitting here. I'm like,
it tastes like dark chocolate liquor. It tastes very tasty.
Alcohol. I don't drink.
Well, it's really not even so much an alcohol, but it's almost like a chocolate coffee. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Excellent.
You know, like
So this is Good Sam. Dark chocolate, candy coated almonds. Let's take a look. How many servings in the bag? 3.5. 13 total carbohydrates. Sugar alcohols are 5, fiber is 2, so that's 7 total. So we get up within 6 net carbs per serving, if that's your way to go. Almonds. Allulose is the sweetener. So you could actually, take those off there and zero them out.
Yeah.
Very clean, very clean, very good, very good. Hey, it's a good thing you saved this one for last because you know what? They would be my #1 pick.
But you know what? I think that's the good thing because out of all these items that you get to try, there's normally one thing in there that you're just like, okay, those are pretty good. And then you know, next time if you're out and you're at a health food store or your drug emporium or something,
or you want to go on Amazon and get
I've
some.
tried these and I know they're good. So, and I mean, it takes me out of my comfort zone. I'm a creature of habit. I keep the same thing every day for like weeks before I'm like, oh, I'll change it up to my other thing. I don't like seasonings and stuff like that like she does. Her and my husband, they bug me. They're like, well, if you just took this and you did this to it, well, then you ruined it. It was fine how it was, but it could add this. And I'm like,
yeah, well, with all things, like I love flavor. That's my thing. And I'm actually, I'm going to put this really quick out here. I want to do another live, guys, but not today. Not today. It's not happening. Probably won't happen until next week. But I will quickly give you some updates here. This was fun today. So I want to talk more in depth about the results and things that I'm getting with these, things that I'm working on and doing. I want to talk about some more menopause interesting facts that I've been just reading about. So I want to have just a chit chat, a catch up, discuss a few things with you guys. And I will say, as far as recipes go, I've got a couple of rolling around in my head. Like, it's been months. It's like, You know, when you get writer's block and you just can't write another word. Well, I feel like I've had recipe block. Like I nothing coming out, no ideas. So earlier this week I was playing around in the kitchen. I did a little quiche style egg dish. It was really tasty, but I knew it was not complete. I was like, that was like a baseline with it, and it was very filling, but I've got to tweak it a little bit more. So, you know, hopefully here in the next week, I'll be able to get a few things out to you still, and I will update you on all things happening in my world. So thank you guys for showing up today. Appreciate you. I hope this helped somebody. I mean, you might have been wondering how something tastes, and until you taste it for yourself, you truly won't know.
I'm sorry, yeah.
There wasn't why you're sorry. I mean, it is what it is.
It's what happens when you do blind taste. And if I tell y'all I got a funky palate, I got a funky palate.
Look, over the last couple of years, we've had some amazing keto crates with some really awesome stuff in it. But sometimes you just get that one box with a bunch of stuff that you're just like, not so much. No.
This was one of those.
And this was one of them. So there was a few okays with me. I like these little sour cream protein puffs. Loving those. Not so much that.
These are horrible. I don't even...
My two top picks, y'all. I'm going with the sour cream snack and the chocolate covered almonds. That would be for me.
I'd probably say this, and I haven't even tried it. I don't know. That's probably it.
All right.
Probably because I just haven't tried it.
Do me a favor. Share. Appreciate you guys. Have a wonderful day. I will see you next week. Thanks for tuning in.
Bye.